In this video, we present DTLens, a new zoom-in context multi-user two-handed interaction technique that enables group collaboration of spatial data on an interactive tabletop. A user defines the area they're interested in viewing by placing their two index fingers on the table. By moving their two fingers apart, the user opens a Manhattan lens. The amount of zoom is calculated to give the appearance that the tabletop is stretching under the user's fingers. There is the illusion of a pliable rubber surface. Moving their two fingers in concert moves the lens around the table. When the user is finished examining the details of the underlying dataset, they simply lift their fingers off the table. This transition is animated to preserve the illusion of a pliable surface returning to its original state. If the users wish to view the details of a region for an extended period of time, they can lock their lens on the tabletop by pressing firmly down with their two fingers. A user can unlock a region from the table by placing their two index fingers in opposite corners of the lens and pressing firmly. When locked on the tabletop, several tools appear around the outside of the lens. By touching and dragging the resize handle, the user can change the width and height of a lens. Pressing the Annotate button puts the system into Annotate mode. Touches within the lens result in painted strokes on the dataset. Painted strokes can be removed with the Erase tool. By touching and dragging on the magnification bar, the user can adjust the level of magnification. When the user presses the Close button, the tacks are removed and the lens animates closed. The Minimize tool behaves just like the Close tool, except that after closing, a semi-transparent rectangle remains on the table. This rectangle indicates the region that the lens was displaying before it was minimized. By pressing it with their finger, a user can reopen a minimized lens to its previous position and zoom level, making it easy to return to a previous point in the conversation. Folding provides the ability to pull a portion of the dataset across the table. In this clip, we see two users folding distant parts of an image so that they're side by side and easier to compare. DTLens takes advantage of our multi-user tabletop to avoid conflicting interactions, orient the controls towards each user, and audit the interaction. Each user is identified with a unique color so that whenever a user minimizes a lens or annotates the data, their identity is recorded along with their input.